Peace, this is Star with the Star Blooms. Literally asked, what is this message about? In my pre-shuffle, and I got liberation. The truth opening a path to a new nation. Thank you to Archangel Michael for covering, protecting, shielding, blocking, and blinding any and all monitoring spirits, negative energies and entities, projections, intentions, and thought processes being sent to my heart chakra, my throat chakra, my crown chakra at this time. Thank you to my benevolent ancestors assigned to me divinely in the highest light as I align to my higher self. Thank you to the Most High for clearing and anointing me as a clear channel, allowing us to only retrieve messages that are here for our clarity and confirmation as we live in what it is that we discern. Abracadabra, make it so. I say Asheo. So, there's been so many, the chains are breaking. And it's like we could focus on the things that are low of it. Or we could actually start just walking in the new. And trusting our energy instead of allotting the spaces that choose to want to interfere and interject in things that are sacred. You have to recognize that a lot of times in your energy, you are also a medium for others. 11:55. Liberation. The message with this card, it says, is the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. True offering was the next card. Take what can be a bearable cross and return it to love. Karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in this current life. Divine Source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to retrieve her luminous plan. Yeah, divine seeds. Companionship. Giving yourself, giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. So, I feel like there's so many opportunities that we have. I did not appreciate these cards, so that's on me. There's so many opportunities that we have right now. Devil on the split. So many choices, so many pathways that we're given the option at this point to choose. Some of us. And it's up to you. You know, not everybody wants to be free of it, but I believe that true perception allows you the ability to sit in the seat that's meant for you versus sit in the one that others may have wanted to prepare for you, right? And that matters a whole lot. It's always been about the family. It's always been about the family. It's like it's gonna come out regardless. It's gonna come out regardless. I didn't ask the question, but it came out. Keep it or leave it. Okay. It's always been about the family. And sometimes certain crises cause you to basically remove from a certain rate. Now, what I see on the table is Taurus, Scorpio, and Gemini energy. And I believe the recognition in all rates is necessary here because It's what you call for it to be. Listen, spirit. There was a story that I was basically perceiving about two wands and the two of pentacles. And in the deck that the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Come on, spirit. In the deck that I was basically using to channel this energy was the Two of Pentacles. One of the pentacles is actually up in the air. So it wasn't even a rate of juggling. It was the idea and the thought process that was constantly swirling around in one's head. The second card was the Two of Wands. However, in the Two of Wands, she has the pentacle in her hand and she's holding on to one of the wands, and then the other wand is behind her. And I'm saying all of this to say because sometimes certain things comes as far as the Empress is concerned, where she has to lay down a rate of strife that she's overcame, while acknowledging a rebirth that has happened and occurred within her that she had the foresight of previously with the High Priestess. Regardless of whatever hater energy that might show up in the process of that, her ability to be liberated and recognizing how she gets to cultivate in the positions that wanted her to be of no more. I had someone basically comment on one of my posts recently that they had to bear something that to them they seemed to feel like it was unbearable and that they would live with this pain for the rest of their life. So my way of processing and thinking wasn't true, that the past no longer held any weight because for them it wasn't the cause. But what I honor so loudly is individuality, and I recognize with individuality that every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. And we get to be at that rate of surrender within ourselves and even in our own journey. And sometimes learning to surrender can feel like you're dying. Good God. Right? The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control. The universe. And they allow what it is that they're perceiving to be able to release them of what could be called upon them based on other people's perception. There's this rate of allowing what is necessary to be true for you, but also being able to be in this rate where you recognize was a part of your journey always, that you would be resilient through, that you would be able to journey through. Because it was a part of the plan. One may perceive something that is extremely hurtful as hurtful, but one may be in a position to where they honor this space because they recognize to have lived through this event was just as great as an honor for this event to have occurred to them. I hope that makes sense. Think of like the passing of a loved one and being there during the passing of this loved one. One may be burdened by the fact that they had to experience this loved one passing over. And another might be in the seat of pleasure that their loved one had someone there with them to walk them through the gates, and that they weren't there. Listen, that they weren't there alone. Your perception is your gift to you. Regardless of how you align to it, your perception is your gift to you. And you don't have to be at this rate to where you have to constantly convince other people to perceive how you perceive, right? You don't have to create, pretentious rates that could be in your liking. You get to just be in acceptance of where everybody's at, and also be in a position to where you are representing what it is that's truth for you. At this point, Spirit is speaking to the rate of liberation that shows up in action of ones who are willing to go forth in whatever it is that they have on their plate, taking full accountability of everything that it is that is within their realm of being able to act on. Be at this rate to where you're empowered in that.